reaching out. The Word of God is all we need. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. So God, please speak to me.
Well, greetings and welcome to This is Reaching Next Generation, but tonight we're going to talk about a little health talk. And I hope that you'll stay tuned to us for the next few minutes as we cover some very good products that we're going to talk about tonight in the health segment. I wanted to really get into these products because of the purpose in which we are doing them. We are on our way to Africa, Liberia, and we are trying our best, doing our best to raise the money for the things that we need for this trip. We are a long ways from where we need to be, to say the least. But we're going. If the Lord tarries, we're going to be there. So I'm not trying to get anyone to think that we're not going to be there. But I do want you to grasp the urgency of it, because we are 4 weeks away from boarding the plane. And we still, that's 4 weeks. After nearly 2 years, we're 4 weeks away. We have our plane ticket. We have our vaccination shots. We still got to get our medical prescription for malaria prevention. We got to get that. That's a requirement to go there. And we still have to do a whole lot of other things. So I wanted to try to talk to you about the way you can help the crusade mission, help the Bible Fund, help the Food for the Hungry programs. And in doing so, you can help yourself as well. So I want to talk about that. And so I want to start out by saying, now I am, many of you know us, I'm Bishop Jones. I am not a doctor. I do not prescribe any medicine. And what I'm talking to you about is not meant to diagnose any illnesses, any sicknesses as a medical doctor or someone in the medical field. So I want to make sure that disclaimer is there up front, because it is what the law requires us to do. But that being said, I am a consumer of many different, not many, but I have over the years seen many different products. I have had many. I have a regiment of products today that I personally use. And saints of God, when I tell you that I personally use them, I literally take them. And so I can talk from the experience that I have from using these products. So I want to talk to you about your health, your situation, about what's going on, and about some things that could be very helpful to your own health. One of the things that we are constantly seeing, we're constantly seeing people suffering from all types of pain, and they don't realize that there is a way to minimize that pain and get rid of it altogether. There are products on the market. The trouble is that you go through so many products before you come close to finding one that does what it says, that you have exhausted yourself before you get to the right product. And this is one of the reasons many people continue to do the same thing over and over and over when it comes to trying to treat certain symptoms and certain situations in their body. They keep going to the doctor, getting the same treatment, or they keep going to the store, buying the same medications, over-the-counter medications. They keep doing the same thing over and over. And there are people that have been doing that for years, for literally years, and they haven't gotten better. Now, some of you may fall into that category. You may go to your medicine cabinet. You know, they anticipated you getting sick. They anticipated you needing to stay on medicine, that when they build the house, they built in your bathroom what they call a medicine cabinet, so you can have a place to just be reminded that that's where your medicine is. So that's what's going on. And so I want to talk about some products that can be helpful. Now, let me say this. You'll see on the screen with me, if you're on my primary feed, not my cell phone feed, you'll see on the screen several pictures. So I want to take time to talk to you about this. And I really want you to hear this, because I believe that if you pay attention to this, you might hear something that can be very helpful to you. You might know someone that's sick. You might know someone that's suffering from chronic pain. You might know someone, you know, I constantly hear people saying, my joints are bothering me, and I don't identify with that, and not that, I'm just blessed of God not to have had to have that experience, but I have experienced many of people that are suffering, that have been suffering from joint pain, chronic pain, pain in their shoulders, pain in their neck, pain from things such as arthritis, and they're just at certain stages of time, they're just miserable because they're literally in a lot of pain. Well, there are natural products that is on the market that is available, rather, that you can do something about that. And I've been on these products for years, some of them. Some of them I've been on for years, as early as 1997, and it is 2022 now, almost 2022. So I started with some of these products back in 1997. Now that's got to tell you that that's been nearly 25 years that I've been still taking, and I'm still taking the same product in the same bottle, and I'll talk about it later on. But I just want you to understand that we're not talking to you about some fly-by-night product that hit the shelves with a bang and then fizzle out because it was no good. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about a product that somebody came on and hyped it all up to get a lot of sales, and got a lot of sales, but they didn't get any repeated sales, many, because the product didn't do what it says. We're not talking about that. I'm here to talk to you about a product that I am taking, and it has optimized my health in a manner that is I don't know, it's just unbelievable to see what this product has been able to do for my body, and how it is enabling me, to really be vibrant, to be strong, to be painless, to be one that can can be agile and move about it. And I don't have joint pains. I don't have swelling in my knees. I don't now, and that's by God's grace. I was praying even many years ago because I worked with many different products, and like many of you, I found that they didn't do what they say. I mean, once they got the sale, that was it. The product did not deliver. I didn't lose weight. A lot of people struggling with their weight. They're struggling with it, and they've tried to go work out. They've gotten more gym subscriptions. Those subscriptions will sometimes just be there, and they don't keep the regimen, and they end up losing that subscription to the gym. Then they get another subscription to the gym, and they are in a constant cycle of making declarations that I'm going to lose weight, but they never reach their goal. I want to talk to you about a product that has kept me and my weight in check. It has really done that. I eat whatever I choose to eat. I don't purposely plan to restrict my eating. Now, I'll tell you why that's important. Lord, thank you, Lord. I really want you to hear the education behind this. I just said to you that I do not plan to restrict my eating habits. Because I've tried that before, and all it did was left me very hungry and left me wanting to eat and trying to force myself not to eat, because mentally I knew that the only way that I'm going to lose weight or to keep my weight in check was that I didn't consume as much food. So I would be trying to force myself, I'm just not going to eat. But all the time, I'd be starving. I'd be hungry. And I know this is the testimony of many. Well, I've got a product that I started taking, and it's called, one of the ones I'm going to talk about first. One of the ones is from my website, which is jjshealth.myctfo.com. It's on the bottom of your screen. All of these products you can find on the bottom of your screen, at the website at the bottom of your screen. But this product, I just started taking it each day, and all of a sudden, the consumption of food that I usually wanted to eat, I no longer wanted to eat. Now, that is paramount if you're going to lose weight. If you're going to lose weight, you're going to have to decrease the amount of intake calories and increase the amount of burning calories if you're going to lose weight. There are no magic pills that's going to do that, but here's the key. The way to decrease your consumption of food, it has to be natural. It has to be natural, because if it's not natural, what happens? You'll do it for a while, but then after a while, you revert back to consuming the foods again, and sometimes even more. But if it is natural, then what happens? You no longer want the food. That's how you lose weight. You have to come to a place where you no longer want the food, where you have a full plate of food, but in the middle of a full plate, you got half of it left, but you said, I got enough, I'm full, I don't want any more. Now, the food didn't change. The food still was good. It still was appealing. You still loved the food, but what did change? Your appetite for the food diminished. And when your appetite for the food diminishes, you're not going to want to eat. And then if you don't consume the same amount of food, you will not gain the same amount of weight. See? And now you put yourself in a real position of losing weight, and that's going to improve your heart rate, that's going to improve your cholesterol, that's going to improve your triglycerides, that's going to improve your mental capacity to be sharp and to think. It's just going to do all of those things. So I want to encourage you to go to this website, and if you don't like taking pills, we also have it in a spray. This is an oral spray that all you got to do is take it and spray it in under your tongue, hold it for 15 to 30 seconds and swallow, and you're done with your weight regimen for today. This is just absolutely, it's called CTFO Weight Loss Oral Spray. Now we have it in tablets. We have weight loss in tablets. We have it in liquid form. And Skinny Dreams, I want to say this about the weight loss before I move on. Skinny Dreams really mean that. If you go to the website, you'll see a product called Skinny Dreams. Skinny Dreams is, if you can take that before you go to bed every night. 1 hour before you go to bed. Just take 1 ounce. It's amazing what it will do for you. Now, I'm going to give you an incentive to try one of these products. I have this one tonight, but I also have another product called Pro Liquid Vitamin. And I'm going to talk to you about that in another broadcast. But if you take 1 ounce of Skinny Dreams a night, just take an ounce of it every night and go to bed. It will work in your body while you are asleep. It'll be like the gym inside your body. It will do that. But at the same time, it's going to give you the most relaxed sleep that you probably had in a long time. I'm amazed. Now, some of y'all, you see me up a lot. That's a given. You see me online in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the midnight hour, and all sometime at 3 and 4 a.m. And you know that, some of you know that I have a very busy schedule. Very busy. All during the day. And I'm not really 25 years old. I'm really not. I'm 65. But I work, I go from, morning to night. And I'm not tired and wore out and burnt out and dragging my body. So I want to say to you, go to this website. It has many products. I have over 80 products on this website. And every time you go there, you will be helping feed the hungry. You'll be helping clothe them. You'll be helping give Bibles to people. And you'll be helping the crusade. Go there and patronize this website. I'm saying to you, why? Because I'm going to give you another incentive to do so. But I've been on these products, and I'm just want you to know that I'm not talking about something that I have not lived. I've been on these products almost 25 years. Now, if they wasn't going to work, surely I would know it by now. I often tell the team members in our team, and they know it because some of them know it because they've been around with us for many years. But I got clothing that I wore 25 years ago, hanging up in that closet. And I still can wear them today. You know how people outgrow their clothes with weight? I didn't outgrow mine. And I've been on this product. I started as early as 1997, and I'm telling you, people struggle going to sleep. Why do you struggle going to sleep? Because your body doesn't unwind. You hear people oftentimes say, I got to wind down. What they're truly saying is I need to get some rest, and it takes me a while to unwind. Well, you're absolutely right. The report tells us that reports are available that tells us that when you lay down at night, your body don't seriously unwind until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then you got to get up at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So just as you start getting sleep, it's time for you to get up. You ever heard people say, or you might have said yourself, I was just getting to sleep good, and it's time to get up. That's real. That's not just you saying something, but that's real. That's your body just got relaxed. It just got unwind. And now it's all of a sudden it's time for you to wind it up again. So that's why you go through the day feeling tired, feeling like, my God, I'm tired. Or any little task you do, you feel exhausted. I want to encourage you to go to this website. It's on the bottom of your screen. And if you go there, now I want you to look, if you're on my primary feed, not my cell phone, iPhone feed, I have pictures on it. And there are 2 products, and I got them right here. This is a special product here. And they come, both of them, as a pair. You can get them individually, but this is a pair. It's about $59. And it used to be $99. But this is a 30-day supply. This will optimize your immune system. The reason this is so valuable, because it addresses, as it states, higher levels of assumption. See, you know how you take something and your body don't absorb it all, and all of a sudden you didn't get the benefit of it. Well, this is treating that, and it enables you to get the benefit of what you're taking. A lot of times people take those over-the-counter medications, and they don't get but 10% of the capability of that over-the-counter or even those that are prescribed many times. But this is formulated in a way that allows anyone to get the benefit of all the nutrients that is in this herb. So this is just an amazing multivitamin. The other thing that it does, it helps optimize your immune system. If your immune system is low, then you're going to be susceptible to a lot of things. But if your immune system is high, it fights off. It's got a built-in mechanism, the capability to fight off all of the bacteria and etc. So this is very good for that. And then it also deals with, a lot of times people are suffering, and they're suffering from weak bones. I know if you might even know somebody that don't have healthy bones. Well, this treats and addresses that as well. Another thing it addresses brain function. You know how sometimes you get long before the end of the day, your brain is trying to shut down? There's a reason for that. You need to have an optimization of your immune system. You need to have some food that's designed to feed that component of your body so that you can function with sharpness at the evening hour just as you do at the morning hour. So this helps that. And then it's a cardiovascular support as well. And that is important because, a lot of people go into the gym because they're trying to help that. And that's exercise is always a plus in trying to improve your health. But you need to have something that feeds it the proper nutrition. If you don't put the proper nutrition in your body, then the output of your body cannot be expected to be proper. So I want to encourage you to go and take a look. You don't have to take my word for it. There's videos on the site. There is doctors on the site. There are scientists on the site. And we got videos of all kinds of illustrations. We got testimonials on the site. You don't have to take my word for it. I just want to point you to the website and let you go to the website, and you will find it for yourself that perhaps no one knows your body like you know it. And if you're reading or listening to a doctor explaining a symptom, you know whether or not you have that symptom. See, if no one else knows, you know whether or not you have that symptom. So if you're hearing the doctor explaining your case, if you're hearing the doctor saying this will treat that, if you're hearing the doctor say this will help you with that, then what do you have to lose if you try that? And so I want to encourage you to go to the website. The website is at the bottom of your screen. Please go there. And one of the other things that I want to touch real quickly is in this picture frame, you see a picture that has two, a man and a woman there with back problems. And you see the 10X Pure. That product is amazing. If you're dealing with pain, if you're dealing with chronic pain, if you're dealing with knee pain, if you're dealing with joint pains, I want to encourage you to get on this product. Go at least give it a try. One of the things that I hear sometimes when I get people on a product and it works for them, they always say, why did I know about this before now? They always say that. So I'm going to encourage you to go ahead, and I'm going to give you an incentive in a moment. Another incentive. Your health should be an incentive, because you got to live with your health. You know that when you're getting up in the morning, how you feel. When you're going through the day, how you feel. At the night hour, how you feel. You don't need me to tell you that. You don't need a doctor to tell you that. You know that. Now, if you hear somebody describing how you feel and you no longer want to feel that way, then you ought to give a try to the things that they are recommending. On the screen also, there's a couple there with each have a cup of coffee. How many of you drink coffee? This coffee here is a health coffee. It has an extremely good taste, and it is a health coffee that will put nutrition in your body. And you will love the flavor of it if you're a coffee drinker, And so I want to encourage you to go there. Some people say, well, I drink too much coffee. Well, if it was good for you, you wouldn't have that worry. But not only is it good for you, but it also feeds minerals that you need for the brain. This coffee. It also helps your blood cells. This coffee does. It also causes you to have more function, more agility in your functionality. So go there. The whole description, all the information is there. Read it. Go through it. But go visit the site. Let the site walk you through whatever your concerns are, whatever your interest is. Let the site do that. Now, I want to get to this part. Though on one side of the screen, you see the products. On the other side of the screen, you see a $200 restaurant discount card. That is a $200 restaurant discount card. Now, let me talk to you about that. That card has a spendable value of about $500 to $600 in real money. It's a virtual $200 restaurant discount card. What does that mean? That means that if I go to Red Lobster, if Red Lobster's there and this card is good with hundreds of thousands of restaurants. Now, it may not be good in some countries. They may not have that in certain countries, but I know all over America and Canada, yes. And some of the other countries as well. But now, let's say you go to the restaurant and you take your family there and you're going to spend it, it's going to cost you guys $100 to eat dinner. If you are going to a restaurant that's in this program, you present your card to them, and before you even do that, you will know how much your discount is. In other words, you will be able to go online, pull up your card information, see how much money you still have left on your virtual card, print out, choose the restaurant that you're going to have dinner, choose the restaurant that you're about to go eat at, print out your discount, and walk into the restaurant. And when you get, it'll tell you your card, your discount coupon is going to tell you you're going to get a 20% discount off of the total of your bill, or you're going to get a 40% discount or more. It's going to tell you what your discount is. Now just think about that. If I was going to spend $100 and I'm going to be able to take a discount card and get a savings of $40. Now, if I do that, I still got virtual money on my virtual money card, again, over $500 left. So as often as I go out to eat now, or go buy a sandwich at McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, whoever, fast food that is in the network, you're going to save a lot of money. But just assume that you save that $40. Would not it be easy for you to give $10 to give a Bible to somebody? You've just saved $40. This is how I want to use this program to help raise money for Bibles and food and crusade ministries around the world. And saints of God, or whoever you are, you could help us do that. And if you're helping us do that, we're actually going to help you. Now, this virtual money card is there's a activation that you have to activate. I need to tell you that in full disclosure. It's $7.95 for every $100. So if it's $200, that's $15.80 that you have to pay to activate that card. And once you activate it, they put that amount on your virtual money card. And then you're good to go. You don't have no time limit. It takes 10 years. You still got it. And I could bless you with that card. And I will give you that card if you visit this site that I have at the bottom of the screen. If you visit the site, here's what you need to do though. You have to visit the site, and then you have to send me an email letting me know that you visited this site. Okay. Now, I didn't say you had to buy nothing. Okay. I want you to know that I wanted to just give you a gift that will be a real value to you just for visiting the site. Now you say, well, Bishop, how can you give everybody one of those? Because I have the program that would do it, and I'm not going to sell these. I've been had this for a long time. I will not sell them. I'm not trying to utilize them for any other money-making purposes. They're strictly for ministry. They're strictly to help the mission. They're strictly to help get food to people that are dying of starvation. This is strictly to help get a Bible into a minister's hand that's out in a village trying to preach the gospel. This is to help us take crusades to nations around the world. And just imagine if, instead of just giving the restaurant the whole $100, just imagine if 1,000 people did that, and 1,000 people gave half of that savings to us for mission. That's $20,000 that we have for them to feed the hungry, to give Bibles. We could do this, saints, and I'm asking you to get with us, get behind this. Is everything perfect? No, it's not. But you already know that. But the truth is, you are getting a benefit for which you don't have to buy. That's the truth. But so what I'm saying to you, if I spent $200 or $500, because this $200 virtual money card has a spendable value of nearly $600. So now just think about that. If it's got that spendable value of $600, and I'm going to save 20 to 40% of $600, that means for every $100 I could save $40. Times 6 is $240. So just one card in your hand gives you the potential of saving $240. So now let's assume that you said, well, since I was going to spend this money anyway, I was going to go out to dinner, I was going to do this no matter what. And so since I saved $240, I'm going to give 100 of it or 120 of it to help feed the hungry, help give Bibles to the ministers and to the saints around the world, and to help support the crusades to the nations of the world. You will not have spent any extra money. Listen to me, saints. This makes sense. You will not have spent any extra money. You will have saved money. Plus you will have saved lives. Plus you will have stopped people from hungering. Plus you will have gotten people holy Bibles around the world and put extra money in your own pocket. I'm trying to tell you that it's a no-brainer. I always get this response from people. People say, well, I don't want to have that. I don't want to get into that. That's no nonsense. It really is, saints of God. Why? Because if you're going to spend that money, why not give it so that a Bible can be given? You're not losing any of your benefits, you're gaining. So if you just gave all that money to Red Lobster, they're not going to feed the hungry. They're not going to give Bibles around the world. They're not taking crusades around the world. And the person that's asking you to take this free gift is saying, take the free gift, prove that you saved the money. I'm not even telling you to go in your pocket. Prove that you saved the money. And I'm trusting that when you save the money, that you'll bring 50% of it back and say, help, here's what I want to give. I'm just trusting that you'll do that. I'm not asking you to go in your pocket and give us nothing in regards to this program. But if I can show you that I can save you on money that you are already spending, and you're going to spend it anyway, and the people that you're going to spend it with is not going to give nothing to the ministry. If I can show you that, okay, instead of giving them $1,000, give them $500, get the same benefit, nothing changed on your benefits, put $500 extra in your pocket, and then take $250 of those dollars and give them to us for the mission. And you still come out with $250 in savings with the same benefits. You've helped feed the hungry. You've helped clothe the naked. You have helped give food, give Bibles to those that are spiritually starving. You've helped supply Bibles to ministers that's out there on the field. And you have helped us take the crusade revivals to the nations around the world. Plus put $250 extra in your pocket in savings. Now tell me God would not want that. That's what I want us as a body of Christ to see. Tell me God don't want that. Tell me that's not something that God will call being a good steward. Tell me that. See, I want you to see this because the enemy has given a bad rap on things and we bought it. We bought the enemy's lie, but we're still going to the store. We're still spending the money to the ungodly world. When God, it says, okay, here's the way. You don't have to do that. Now, I got to move on. Go to the website. It's at the bottom of your screen. Go to your website. You say, well, I've always wanted to help people. This is the way you can do it. This is the way you can do it and be help yourself. Glory to God. Now, I also want to share that in addition to the $200 card, in fact, I can give you one of those as often as I choose. Okay, I can give you one. So you could always be saving. I love that. And then the next one that I'm talking about is the hotel savings card. Now, saints of God, this is a no-brainer too, because we travel and sometimes we stay with family members or friends and we don't need a hotel. But there are often times we need a hotel room. And wouldn't it be nice that to go into the hotel, you can go into your site, go into your account, and see that you got a hotel discount savings of $200. How this works. There are 1 million hotels in the network around the world. First of all, there's no activation fee for the hotel card. That means it doesn't cost you 1 penny to have this card. I can give it to you and you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to pay nothing until you book your hotel room. So now let's assume that you are traveling to Mexico, or you're traveling to any one of the states in the United States. You just go to your account. You'll see all the hotels in your area that is a part of this account. And you can book your hotel, but it'll tell you what savings discount, what discount savings you will get. It'll show you what the Expedia room rate is, all of those booking agencies, what the rate is, the real rate of the hotel. It'll tell you just what the public rate is. And then next to it, it'll tell you what your rate is because you have this card. Now just think about that. Just think about it. You asked Bishop Jones, have you ever used that card? The answer is yes. I drove into Tallahassee. Some of you probably saw the video. I did a live right there. But I drove into Tallahassee. I did make my reservations early. And I was about to go to the hotel, and I realized, wait a minute, what am I doing? I got a hotel discount card. So I drove beyond the hotel and found a McDonald's restaurant, and I went in there and I got online with my computer, pulled up my account, pulled up the hotels in that area, and I booked my hotel online right there from the McDonald's. Saved me $75 for those 3 days that I was there. And I booked it, and in less than 30 minutes, I was at the hotel. Now, I could have paid those $75 and not used this card. But those people would never have given me those $75 to get 7 Bibles. See, they would have never given me those $75 to feed hungry people. They would have never given me those $75 to go on crusade missions around the world preaching the gospel. But because I have this card, they gave me those $70. Saints, it's a no-brainer. I went down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, checked in a hotel. The hotel was $180-some a night. But not for me. Because I booked it with my account. It was the hotel that I wanted to stay, happened to be in the network. And that hotel, I saved $90 off of the hotel, a 50% price reduction. It makes sense. It's a good stewardship. And I want to be able to give you a hotel discount card. If you go to this site and sign up to purchase any product, if you purchase any product, I'm going to give you the restaurant discount card, and I'm going to give you the hotel savings card. That's a value of nearly $1,000 in spendable money. Now, it just makes sense. Why am I doing this? Because I want to prove to you. I want you to prove that the product is as we say. That's what I want to prove to you. I want you to get the benefit of the discount at the hotel. Now, you said, now, is that the way it is on all? No. Some of the hotels may give you a $20 discount, may give you $10, $15. But you're going to have a value of $200, and you'll use it as it. For instance, if you got a $200 hotel discount card, you're not going to walk into the hotel with a room that costs $100 and says, well, I should be able to get it free. No, you're not going to do that. They're never going to give you, this is not for a free hotel. This is a discount off of the price. And that discount may be 10%, maybe 15%, maybe 25%. That's what that is. So just keep that in mind. So if the room is $200 and you get a 25% discount, that means you're saving $50. Now, if the room is $100 and you get a 20% discount, you're saving $20. $20 a night, you're there 3, 4, 5 nights. Look at the savings. And to think about this, you were prepared to spend that money anyway at that hotel. So taking this card does not cost you any more money. Taking this card does not reduce none of your benefits that you were buying from that hotel. Taking this card, on the flip side, saves you money enable you to help with Bibles, food, and crusades from the money that you save from this card, and you still can keep 50% of that savings. This is a no-brainer. You know, people travel and they, just imagine now if you could save off your hotel bill and your food bill. Just imagine the kind of savings that can help a family. So I'm asking you, go to the site. You got to go and you got to send me an email saying, Bishop, I was at your site. Now, my email is on the screen right here. So get that email down so that you can send it to bishop@reachingthenextgeneration.com. If you send it there, because I get thousands of emails. Okay, I get thousands of emails, and there's a filter on this email, and therefore, if you send it there, we'll get it. And I'll be able to see it quickly, and I'll respond. And when I respond, I'll be sending you a voucher, and you'll be able to follow those online things. It's very simple. You just pull it up, put your name, and they give you the code, and you're in. And once you get in, the system itself establish your account, tell you how much virtual money you got, tell you what's left on your hotel savings card. Okay, so please go to the site, and if you visit the site and don't get anything, don't buy anything, I'm still going to give you a virtual money card of $100. I'm going to give you a $100 virtual money card. If you visit the site, you ain't got to buy nothing. Just visit it and send me an email saying, Bishop Jones, I visit the site. And I'll put in your email a $100 virtual money card that has a spendable cash value of almost $300 at restaurants nationwide. So please go to the site. Now, if you go there and you buy something, you're going to get a $200 virtual money card, and you're going to get a $200 hotel savings card. What a tremendous gift. And, people traveling, you want to plan something for Valentine's Day, plan something for New Year's. In fact, you can use this. There are no blackout dates. So I'm really hoping that you will be inspired to tell others about this, and that they'll be able to go to this site as well. Well, it's almost time for me to go, but I wanted to really take the time to talk about this, because sometimes we're just in such a big hurry and we don't know what's available. And this is not just a small thing. This is huge. It may seem small, but this is huge. This is a game changer for the ministry. This is a game changer. And I want you on our team. I really want you on our team. Look at the third gift thing is a get 5 nights in Hawaii. Now, this is just phenomenal. This here is a 5 night there in Hawaii, but I don't want you to think that it's only Hawaii. No, this is a free vacation stay in resort properties all over the world, around the world. Now, they're not in every country, but they're in a whole lot of countries. All of the industrialized, modernized countries, we're there. Now, what does that mean? If you want to go to Spain, I can give you a free voucher to go. If you want to go to Thailand, I can give you a free voucher to go. If not, wait a minute, let's back that up. That's a little bit too fast. Not to go, because you have to get wherever you want to go. This is just for the room cost. Okay? I want to be very, very clear about that. This is just to cover the room charge. It does not cover the taxes. It does not cover the resort hotel fees. Like they usually have resort taxes, They have a regular government tax, and then they have hotel taxes. Well, it doesn't cover the taxes. It covers the cost of the room. So if the room costs $500 a night, this covers it. You don't have to pay the $500, but you got to pay the taxes. Okay, that's all that you're going to ever have to pay. You have to pay the taxes out of your pocket, but you do not have to pay the room fee. Let's get more realistic and say you go to a hotel and you're there and you're going to be there for, you got a conference, you're going to be there for 4 or 5 days. Well, let's say the hotel is $100, $30 a night. Let's say the hotel running approximately $130 a night. You're there 5 days. That's $650 for the hotel room charge plus the taxes. Because see, if you go to the hotel, you're going to pay the room cost, you're going to pay the taxes. So now I give you this card, this little voucher. You go to the same hotel that you was booking, and you check in. Before you get checked in, they've already got you've already give them the code, your voucher, and instead of you paying $650 plus taxes, you just pay them the taxes. The $600 you put in your pocket. Now let's analyze that. You were going to pay $650 plus about another total of $150 to $200 in taxes. Well, it would not have been that much. It would have been about $650. It would only been about total taxes been about $60-$70. So the whole thing was going to cost you roughly about was going to roughly cost you about $800 or $720 to $750. Let's just round it off there. You go in, you pass them your information. They look into your registration, and they see that you don't pay the room charge. So what do? They say, you just give us the taxes. So instead of paying $750, you're going to pay between $70 and $100 for 5 nights. That's just amazing. This one that's on the screen that says Hawaii is $67 is all you pay. The other, the hotel fee is wiped out. So I'm just thinking now you were going to spend $750. And now you end up spending less than $100. So you have saved $650. Doesn't that make it easy for you to give Bibles, food, and help the crusade? This is a no-brainer. It makes it so easy. And you've had a gorgeous vacation. Didn't cost you any room charges. You saved $750 or $650 off the room. You saved on your food bill because whoever gets the free vacation stay is going to get all of the others as well, the hotel discount card as well as the restaurant discount card. Now, what does that mean? Because in order to get that free vacation stay, you just need to go to the site, buy something, become a member of the site, and be a upstanding member for 90 days to get the free hotel site. It's a free hotel stay or vacation stay. That you have to be a member of any site that we have for 90 days. for 90 days. And if you do that, it doesn't mean you got to do anything else. You just got to be a good standing member for 90 days. You have to sign up for some membership of one of the sites. You can do it at the site that's on the bottom of your screen. Doesn't matter. I have many different sites, and it doesn't matter which one. If you decide to go with any one of them, and you're there for 90 days, you're going to get a free vacation stay that you never have to pay for the room charges, but you always have to pay for the taxes. Now, I believe that's good stewardship. I think about how many people travel already, and you paid your hotel bill. How many people have gone out to eat in the restaurants, and you paid the restaurant bill, and they never came back to give you a portion of that money back? What would ministry look like if we had 40 to 50% of all the money that we spent in hotels and restaurants? What would ministry look like? I want to encourage you tonight. Those of you that are ministers, I want to encourage you to reach out to me. I believe that this can help your ministry. I believe that this can help your household. I know it can. I absolutely know that it can. I minister to people that don't have nothing but rice in the house, and they consider that a banquet meal. I minister to people that are frail in their health at times and naked in their clothing. But when you ask them what they want, they say a holy Bible. That's what they say. And I want you to understand that I've seen young man hang himself because of a lack of food and water. I've got testimonies after testimonies of issues. So I know that sometimes we don't bring all that into focus. But I also know that we have the capacity to at least address those that need Bibles, those that need food, and those that need us to take the gospel to the nations of the world. We have the capacity to do that. This here can help us do it. You know, when you go sit down at the restaurant, I want you to think about it. What would you do with that 20 to 40% if you were getting that money back? When you go check in the next hotel, I want you to think about it. What could you have done if you had this hotel discount savings card and you saved $25, $50 off of your hotel bill with nothing extra from you? I want you to think about when you get to the hotel for the 3 days, 5 days, a week on your vacation, and you hand them $1,000 plus taxes for your hotel stay. What would you have been able to do if you didn't give them that $1,000 and you said, I'm going to give that half of it, I'm going to keep half of it, and I'm going to give half of it to missions. Feed the hungry. Give Bibles to the saints around the world. Take the gospel to revival and crusades to the nations of the world. What would you're not losing any benefit. Not at all. And you're not spending any more money than you already were spending. You're spending the same money, but you're spending less of it. I'm trying to tell you, saints of God and friends, those of you that are not even in the body of Christ, because this is not something that I'm talking to the body of Christ as if we're just sending it to the body of Christ. This is for any individual. This is a way you could help us spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is the way you can help us give Bibles to those that are hungry for the word. This is the way you can help us give food to those that are going to bed hungry. This is the way you can help us take crusades around the world and tell people of the goodness of Christ. This is a way that you can be that evangelist. You can be that missionary. You can be that person that says, I'm a witness of the grace of God. Go to that link right there. And now when you go there, please send me an email and say, Bishop Jones, I went to your site. If you don't buy anything at all, I'm going to still send you a virtual money card of $100. It has a spendable cash value of almost $300. And you can start saving right away. There's no limit. There's no time period to save. You can start saving right away. It doesn't matter whether you buy anything or not. If you buy something, you're going to get the virtual money card and you're going to get the hotel savings card. And if you become a subscriber to any of the sites, you keep your subscription for 90 days, you will get a vacation stay free that pays for your room charge. It doesn't pay for your travel like your plane ticket. It doesn't pay for your boat cruise ticket. It pays for the room cost, not the room taxes, but the room cost. So if the room cost is $80, it pays that a night. If the room cost is, $300. Now, when we give these free vacation stays, let me show you another component you need to know. You're either going to have one for 3 days, you'll have one for either 4 days or 5 days. 5 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, or 5 nights. We will select. And now, another question that people might have is there any what are the choices? Well, we will give you a set of many locations, and you can choose what location from that list. We'll give you a list of the locations, and there's a lot of locations all over the world, all the way to Australia, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, South Africa, Paris, all over America and Canada and Caribbean islands. So this is a game changer. It's a game changer. I'm already planning a crusade to India. We need your help. But I don't want to keep asking for your help and not giving you something. And just what have I said today and tonight in this broadcast? I've talked about some health products that would change your life. And I've talked about them from the position that I've been on health products for nearly 25 years. And not a fly-by-night, overnight, here today and gone tomorrow. No. Proven. They work. And now you can go to the site and it'll tell you doctors on the site, scientists is on the site, proven testimonies on the site. You don't have to take no one person's word, but go to the site. And that is the reason that I am giving these incentives, because I believe that if you knew what these products do, I'm not going to have to tell you that you need to be on them. I'm not going to have to try to sell you on them. So what I put together is a program, an incentive program, just to give you something for just visiting the site. You know, a lot of times people say, well, you got to go buy something first. I tell you, my goal is to give you some value, because I believe that once you see the value and experience the value of it, I'm not going to have to tell you anything. Now, that's for your health. What else have we said? We've said that by visiting these sites and becoming a subscriber, and you could get anything from a $200 virtual money card that has a spendable cash value of nearly $600. You can get that. You can get a hotel savings card, and you can get a free vacation stay in resort properties around the world. That's over $2,000 value. I mean, for real. And all I'm asking you to do is help feed the hungry. Help me get Bibles to the people that are begging for them. Help me get this crusade to Africa and the other nations. We're seeking to put a full school in Pakistan. I need your help. We need computers. We need cameras. We need speakers for the crusade. We need cameras for the crusade, speakers for the crusade. We need lights. We need generators. We have a ton of things that we need for the crusade, for the one that's coming up in January of 2022. And if enough, if we just do whatever is in our hand to do. And I say this to all. Don't say, oh, I'm not doing it for that. I get that from time to time. People say, well, I'm not doing it to get nothing back. Well, I'm not doing what I'm doing to get nothing back in the sense for personal gain, but it is what we're doing is what creates the ability for you to give. You see, what about that individual that is on a budget that they just don't have extra money to do it with? But they still got to travel. They still got somewhere they're going to be traveling to. They still got to eat, so they're still going to be going out to eat from time to time. You know, they still need to improve their health. This here addresses all of that and say you can improve your health. You can go out to eat. You can stay in the hotel and travel, and you can give Bibles to people that need them. You can give food to those that are hungry, and you can help us preach the gospel to the nations around the world. You can do all of that and still save money. So I'm asking you, visit that link on the bottom of your screen. Visit it. Go there and click on it. Then come back and say, Bishop Jones, I went to the site. And I'll promise you that I'll be expeditiously sending you that $100 money card. Now, if you purchase something from the site, I'm going to send you the $200 money card. And I'm going to send you the hotel savings card. And if you become a subscriber for 90 days after, I'm going to send you, before the 90 days, I'm going to send you a choice of where it is you want to go. Or you can do it even on the day of the 90 days. You can send it. It only takes 2 minutes. And you'll have your free vacation stay. Now, once you get your free vacation stay, you don't have to take it right away. You got 18 months and you can book it. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I may not be able to go. You can plan and go. You know, so many families don't get to take a vacation because of finances. So many of them don't. Sometimes people get a vacation, they got to still work so they can get paid 2 checks instead of taking the vacation. Wouldn't it be nice to know that I can take a vacation and the room cost is paid for? So it's a nice property that I can stay in. You don't have to pay the room cost. That would be refreshing. But it gets better. It gets better. Because now, as you get that vacation, if you maintain your subscription with the program that you signed up in, then when next year come around, I will give you another vacation. I'll give it to you on before then. I'll get you a choice before then, because I can give you one every year. And just think about that. Just think about the power of that. To be able to give you a 3-day or 4-day or 5-day, 5 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, or 5 nights in resort properties around the world. Absolutely free of any room charge. The only thing you do is pay your taxes. You pay for your traveling there, and when you get there, the only thing you have to pay to check in is your taxes on that hotel room. Saints, this is a winner. Friend, you don't have to be a member of the church. This is for men and women everywhere. And if you're watching this video, I'm asking you to visit that link. And as I said, you don't have to buy nothing. I just want you to get exposed to the knowledge. Now, I do recommend when you visit the link, check out the products. Check out the doctors. Check out the testimonies. Check out the scientists. Check it out. And I trust you know when they are describing the situation that you are dealing with. And we have a product that can help you change that. Well, I'm going to leave you with that. I've enjoyed being here with you tonight, sharing with you, and I hope that you will share this video. It's been a rather long one because we've been waiting to do this, and now we are going to air this broadcast, and we're going to re-air it again and have it just being completely rotating in stream after stream, so that people can get the full awareness of what's available. And I have other sites that I'm going to be putting up, and you'll get to see those sites as well, to minister to whatever situation that you might be in. That site can perhaps help you out. If you have any questions, drop me a note in an email, and I'll be glad to respond to you. I'm Bishop Jerome Jones, saying if you go with God, I know that God will surely go with you. And until the very next time, you have yourself a Jesus-filled day. God